The face gonna eat every time. Eat every time. Eat it. I'm outside in an AMG, right outside. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Nadia Grace. If you want to know how to do an everyday makeup tutorial like I did in this one, keep on watching, okay? Bye. So, the first step to any good makeup routine is your skincare and your skin base. So, I already washed my face off camera, and all we're going to do is apply our skincare, moisturizer, and everything like that. First, I love to apply my Mario Badescu spray because it's on its way effect. The rose water and the Mario Badescu spray, it just does something for my skin. It gives like a very glowy, dewy effect. I have very dry skin, so a dewy makeup it just pairs nicely with my skin. So this also hydrates and just kind of revitalizes my skin and just kind of wakes it up in a sense. Next, I go in with either of these moisturizers. This one is a Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer with salicylic acid and then acne medication. Then I also use this Equate. It is a gentle skin cream, long-lasting moisturizer. I honestly love both of these. If my skin is like having like any type of flare-ups or bumps or anything like that, then I go in with the Clean and Clear. If it's just like a normal everyday, I use the Equate. Take like a dime-sized amount and use it all over my face. After that, take an eye cream. I'll say eye cream with quotations because this is not really an eye cream, but I use it as one. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge, and take a little bit of that and put it underneath my eyes because I just like to wake up my eyes, under eye. Just go like this. Lastly, I use my, oh my god, I just use this. I use like literally, sorry y'all are shaking. Sorry y'all are shaking. I use like literally just a tiny bit, work it into my hands and just apply it on my face. This also oil, you have to put oil on after you put any type of moisturizer because that oil just locks in all that moisture and it'll be there all day. Literally, I come back home from work and I'll do this and my skin is still smooth. And honestly, apply it everywhere. And honestly, use this after I get out the shower too. And I use it all over my body. But yeah, also apply it to my skincare routine. I literally always forget this step, but after you do the skincare routine, and this is also technically part of the skincare routine, is to use your primer. I use the e.l.f. primer. I really love this primer. This is the e.l.f. primer with the niacinamide in it. I honestly want to get the green one that doesn't have niacinamide in it. I'm not sure what it has in it, but I want to get that one instead of the niacinamide one, just because I don't need to put niacinamide on my face every day. You know what I'm saying? Now, since this is a everyday look, this is not a full coverage. Well, it's full coverage, but it's not like a on a night out, going on a night out type of look. So all I do is I take my foundation. This is the, I believe it's Maybelline Fit Me foundation in this matte poreless. This is in the shade Warm Sun 334. So I literally take a small little brush like this and I just only apply the foundation on my spots. Now that we look like a freaking cow. Like we have spots like a cow, but it's fine. Take your foundation brush. I use this brush. This is actually from, what is that place called? It's like a dollar store for makeup. I'm gonna put it on the screen, but this is AOA Studio, and this is the high def brush. I just use it like a makeup brush, like a foundation brush. Yeah, I love brushes that have a kind of a slant to them because our face isn't perfectly like round or flat. So I love a flat brush, but also that has like a smooth type of slant to it.
Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand, and don't believe a lie, you understand me.
And because this is a everyday makeup, not a full coverage makeup, you're gonna want to make sure your foundation matches almost perfectly because we don't have a lot on, there is going to be spots on your face where your skin is going to show through, and you don't want it to be two different colors. I'm going to come closer so you guys can fully see how the makeup looks on my skin. So yes, we want our makeup to look like skin, okay, and not cakey. Then I go in with my Eco Styler Gel, and this is the Invisible Styling Gel. I just take that on the back of my hand. And also, if you have a spoolie that's not attached to anything, you can also use that. But I love this one because it's very skinny. What I'm gonna do is take this and brush our eyebrows with it and kind of get the gel on our eyebrows to have them stay in place.
Walk her down the valley, pack a piece of heaven for the bottoms of her feet. Teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reach, like the angels do, and you gon' make it through now. Tell about the healer.
We're also just gonna shake them and grab more of that gel.
Greater is the one within and call him as the leader. Teach her how to hold a pretty hand up to the sky and have a weight upon the gift.
And I literally use this just to shape my brows. Some people like the feathered look of the eyebrows. I personally don't like it, in my opinion. But if you do, to each its own, girl. Makeup is an expression of who you are. And if you like that, you put it on your face, okay? You put it on your face. Let those dry. So while my eyebrows are drying, we're going to use our concealer and do our concealer. Now, I've been loving this Too Faced concealer. This is the Born This Way concealer in the shade Cookie. Now, they have discontinued this shade. I don't know why, don't ask me. Go complain to Too Faced because this is my exact shade that I need, perfect shade that I need, and they discontinued it, and I can't find it anywhere else. So please, somebody go shop to corporate because I need my shade back, okay? I also found some e.l.f. concealers that I love. If you're a girl who loves a bright under eye, I use Tan Sand, which is this one. And I've realized that Tan Sand was a little bit too bright for me. So I use Tan Neutral. As you can see, there's nothing else in there. I use this to the fullest, okay? Also, I pair it, like I put this one on first and then use this one on the outside corners, which is actually funny because a lot of people actually use the brighter concealer on the inside corners and then the darker one on the outside, but I reverse it. And honestly couldn't tell you why I reverse it, but I just see that it works better for me. Honestly couldn't tell you why. I kind of just like brighter in this area, not so much closer to my eye. Today, we're only going to be using Too Faced because I feel like this is the perfect bright but also neutral concealer.
Deliver like a dealer. Take her higher, higher. Fly out the valley.
But once again, I was saying this is a everyday makeup. This is not a full coverage night out type of makeup, so we don't need too much. And I just go in again with that same foundation brush and blend this in. And also, I use a foundation brush just in case the concealer is too light and there's still some foundation left on the brush. So that foundation will mix with concealer and just tone down that concealer a little bit.
And the fire, take her higher.
So I recently just bought this NYX Brow Lift and Snatch pencil. It is in the color Espresso. But yeah, I recently just brought this because I love when you can see the actual brush strokes and hair strokes in your eyebrow. And I also like love. I always use this one, which is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, also in the shade Espresso. We used this earlier for the spoolie part, but yeah. And as you can see, I literally cannot roll up anymore because I finished this.
Higher, fly about the valley in the fire. Train her feet for running, show her every door and how the windows let the sun in. Copy out the key and tell her this is for becoming. Even in the fever, baby, cry and get to running. And tell her that you better get your bootstraps up, you're with the army.
I really like it. It gives my brows a natural look. It looks like they're actual brush strokes, like on my face. You know what I'm saying? Not like filled in, but we're gonna just define our brows. So I put like the tiniest bit, and this is the same concealer that I use for my under eye. So yeah, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna use a little mirror that comes with the Fenty Beauty bronzer to shape my brow. So that's what I'm looking at as I'm doing it. And all I'm gonna do is take this little rounded brush to just curl my eyebrows.
Ready when the truth act up, nothing can harm me. Yelling from the roof I touch, put up a guard and count to 10. Lion's den, speaking with the higher pen. Can't be touched by fire then. Fast forward to the grown things now. I'm working on them soul things now. Forgiving all your old ways, but it's harder on the cold days. Cold days. Never been a product of a flawless environment. Never acted like I'm higher than you. And I still pray, dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away, yeah. Dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away, yeah. Cause I would rather be running away. I would rather be running. Dear God, won't you send me a break?
We are putting on our black opal. This is our contour stick in the shade Suede Mocha. Y'all, I've recently found black opal. I've also recently found out that black opal is not new. It has always been around, and I never knew that. But yeah, I love black opal. I'm gonna use this brush. I believe this is the e.l.f. foundation brush, but I use it as a contour brush. You can use brushes however you want, however they fit for you, okay?
Cause I need to get away. I need to get away now. I need to get away now.
Into your temples. I'm gonna go back in with black opal and do it on our nose. Shape a little line on our nose and do it on this side. And then I like to go back with my foundation brush and just buff out those harsh lines that the contour did. And then I like to go in with my blush. The e.l.f. blush in the shade Peach Perfect. This is the liquid blush. Use this and just use a little dab of it. This side also. And this one isn't as full coverage, and I actually like that because when I just want like a little bit of blush, I don't want you to see that, oh, she got blush on her face, you know what I'm saying? So just a little bit right here. A little bit goes a long way. You can either use this one or this one. I'll say this is not a blush. This is actually the Maybelline Matte Ink lipstick in the shade Loyalist. It's 05. You can either use that or this or the e.l.f. one, and they're literally the same color. It's just the Maybelline one it's more pigmented and it stays on longer. I'm gonna show y'all actually. I'm gonna do it on this off. Put a little bit. It's more darker if y'all can see. And I kind of just blend that in. It gives more of pink. If that makes sense. But yeah, I use both of them.
These lies they told are so familiar. They will haunt you, they will kill you. Keep
I'm just gonna spray this all over our face.
you hostage, king will heal you.
After that, all we do is we take our e.l.f. Hydra powder.
He will give you everything.
Next, we're just gonna use some mascara and we're just gonna put it on our bottom lashes.
Come and take your wedding ring.
So, sorry guys, my camera had cut off, so all I did was apply some lashes, bottom mascara, and also I put on my e.l.f. powder and also my Fenty powder. The Fenty powder is in the shade Honey, and then I already showed you guys the e.l.f. powder, which is the HD powder. I just kind of mix those two and put it all over my face. We're gonna go in with that Make O Mommy, get that on your brush, kind of like dust it off, and we're just gonna go everywhere that we contour.
Back to what I used to know, but please hold my hand as
I love these lashes because they're actually very like short, but they're also like dramatic at the same time. And I got these off Amazon. If y'all want the link, I will put the link in the description box. But yeah, these are how long the lashes usually are, and I cut them to fit my eye. If y'all ever want like a tip for lashes, cut the lashes if they're too big for your eyes. So next is for our lips.
down this road, can't keep going back to what I
I'm gonna get closer. I'm gonna get closer to the lips actually.
used to know. Lord, please hold my hand as I go down this road. Can't keep going.
If it's the everyday look, this liner plus a bit of honey, like going out, this is like a night out type of thing, I'm going somewhere, then I will use Magdalene, and then I also use Fortune Cookie. And if you use this by itself, you can honestly use this as an everyday. I think I want to do that today. Then I will put a clear gloss over it. This is Absolute Glow Lip Gel, and it's like a strawberry flavor.
Your love is intimate, knows me fully and still closely holds. Your plan is intricate,